What's up, YouTube? How you guys been doing? I've been doing great. Today I'm coming at you guys with another video for all my fellow future nurses and nursing students. I'm going to talk about some tips on how to pass your TEAS test. So if you're a future nursing student, you're looking to apply to nursing school and you're nervous about the TEAS test or don't know what to expect, this is the video for you, so stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so first of all, what is the TEAS test? So the TEAS test is a nursing entrance exam that you have to pass in order to apply to a nursing program. And most programs that I've seen require a TEAS test, however not all of them do. And you know, I took my TEAS test, I passed it within the first try and I did really good. I followed these tips and strategies that I'm going to tell you guys. I scored, I believe it was like in the 90-something percentile within the nation, so I did really good, guys. So if you follow my tips and strategies, I'm sure you guys can do just as well. Anyways, basically what the TEAS test is, it's divided into 4 sections. You have your math, you have your reading, you have your science, and then you have your language arts / grammar. So it covers these 4 subjects, and it's basic knowledge. For the most part, it's things that you learn in middle school and high school. It's not really a lot of college level stuff. However, what the issue is that most people that are taking this TEAS test, you know, graduated high school a long time ago. And if that's you, you know, you've been out of school for a while, a lot of this stuff, you know, you forget because you don't use this stuff, you know, in your everyday life. So you need to you need to refresh on it in order to pass this test. And that was basically my problem. You know, a lot of this stuff was basic knowledge, but it's been so long since I've gone over it that I needed a refreshment. So anyways, guys, let me go over tip number 1. So my tip number 1 for this is don't get nervous. So I know a lot of people that do really good in school and they do really good in class. You know, they know the material. However, when the tests come, for some reason they're not good test takers. Now me, myself, I'm a really good test taker. I always do good on all my exams. But some people they're not good test takers. And I would say the number 1 thing to that is your nerves. So when exams come, you know, a lot of people get nervous. So try not to get nervous. Try to relax. You know, find whatever you can do, whatever it is, whether it's like breathing exercises or just clearing your mind. Whatever it is, try to relax before that test, because you know, once those nerves hit you and you're not relaxed, you know, whatever you have up there, it's just gonna go blank and you're not gonna be able to recall the material. So yeah, guys, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is the way this exam is. Like I said, there's 4 sections, and basically each section is timed. However, once you finish the section, it's gonna take you to a page where it's gonna tell you you're gonna have the option to hit continue. Once you hit continue or start, then the timer is gonna start for that next section. However, where I took it, you know, once I finished one section, I was able to get up and leave the testing room and go get a drink of water, go to the bathroom, or you know, whatever I needed to do just to clear my mind. I definitely recommend that. Don't just finish one subject and jump into the next one, because you're gonna burn out and you know, you're just gonna get overwhelmed and you're probably not gonna do as well. So definitely get up, take a little walk, you know, have a sip of water, whatever, and go back into the test room, and you're gonna start the next section fresh. So that would be my tip number 2, guys. All right, and then tip number 3. Let's see. Well, actually, this is not really a tip, but this is more on what I did to study for the TEAS test. So, all right, guys. So basically, what I did is I got these 2 books right here, and this one is The Complete Idiot's Guide to Nursing Entrance Exam, and this one is The 5 TEAS Practice Test by McGraw-Hill. And you don't have to get these exact ones. You know, there's different companies out there that make these practice tests, but you definitely want to get something. I believe the actual company that makes the TEAS test, but the actual company on their website, if you go visit the website, they'll actually have an official practice, official TEAS study guide, and you can order that book off of them and study from that. That's actually made by the same company that makes the TEAS test. So you know, that's, you know, based off of the actual TEAS test. And they also sell a package where you can get, you know, practice tests online from them, so that way you can take those. However, guys, you know, if you guys don't want to do that, I know I myself didn't do that. I'll provide a link down below on some websites that you guys can visit, and they have free practice tests on there. That's what I did, and I passed my TEAS test on the first try. So I'll go ahead and link those websites down below. But anyways, guys, get you some books, you know, and definitely in here there's going to be practice tests as well. So you're gonna go over those practice tests. And what I recommend is, before you start studying any material or whatever, take those practice tests. Take them for all the 4 subjects. Look at the answers and see how you did. And on whatever subject you do poorly on, go ahead and go back and review some material. And the subjects that you do well on, don't review that material, because you need to focus on the ones that you did poorly on. That way, you know, you don't overwhelm yourself and overstress yourself with material. So definitely take that strategy. And basically, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a little bit on this book how it's set up. And on here, you know, in the beginning, it's also gonna have some tips and strategies on to use, and it's also going to explain a bit about the TEAS test itself, so you can go over that if you like. I'm going to go ahead and find you guys an example of a practice test here. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you for this example right here. So this is a reading section. Read, comprehend, and conquer. So you're gonna go ahead and it's gonna tell you things like what to expect, you know, whatever. And then here's where, you know, it's gonna go over the main the things that you need to learn, like, you know, for example, tone, purpose, main idea, whatever. So that's where you can review some material and, you know, go over whatever you need. However, before you do that, what I suggest is start with the practice questions. So right here you have your practice questions. So go ahead and do all those, you know, answer them, and, you know, to the best of what you think. And then go ahead to the end, and where it says answers and explanations, and then right here you're gonna want to compare your answers to the correct ones and see how you did. And then whatever you got wrong, you're gonna want to read the explanation. So that's the good thing about this. Not only does it have the right answer, but it also has the explanations on those questions, so you can go ahead and have an idea on why that's the correct answer. So just do that through all the subjects and see which one you need to work on. And then another thing is, when you're doing these practice tests, go ahead and time yourself, because the TEAS test is time. So you want to go ahead and time yourself like you're taking a real test. Set that timer up and see how you do. Another one of my tips is, if you don't know a question, guys, after a minute, you know, if it's been a minute and you can't figure it out, go on to the next question, guys, because it's not worth wasting your time on it. Go on to the next one and finish your test, and then once you're done, come back to the questions that you didn't answer, and you can try to answer those. That way you're not wasting your time on one question, and, you know, all your time's up, you know, get to finish your exam. Anyways, guys, that is my my strategy here. So this is how I pass my TEAS test. If you take these tips into consideration, you know, I almost guarantee that you'll pass your TEAS test, guys. Once again, you know, this is the book I got, The Complete Idiot Guide to Nursing Practice Exam, the 5 TEAS practice tests. But like I said, there's other books out there. Just get you one of those and practice them, and I'll have the links down below for some websites. But anyways, guys, I was gonna go ahead and conclude this video. Make sure, if you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell symbol so you can get notifications when I upload video. Also, guys, go ahead and like the video and comment down below any questions or any topics that you guys want me to cover. I should be getting my iMac sometime next week, so my video content will be getting a lot better, and then also I'll be able to post more frequently, guys. So yeah, guys, that's gonna conclude this video. That Iron Rider, peace.